Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in snowy Alberta. Oh my heavens, it is coming down again today. Big, big flakes of snow. Craziness. It's Friday. I'm excited. It is Fun Fold Friday, and I am casing a card from the amazing Dawn Griffith from Dawn's Stampin' Thoughts, and I am putting a new spin on her card with some new products that you're going to be able to get in the new catalog when it starts on May 3rd. Unless you want to join my team, which I would love, that would make my day. If you are not a demonstrator and you could join my team, that would be so wonderful. It costs $135. That's it. You get to pick $165 worth of product, and then you become a discount shopper. You do not need to run a business. You can just do your own thing. Enjoy getting your stuff at a discount. Most of my team are hobby demonstrators. That's what they're called, and they love being able to get a discount. Happy Fun Fold Friday to you too. I have this little card here, and it's such a bright and cheery card. Perfect for the snow that's coming down right now here in Calgary, Alberta. I'm in the north part of the city. The storm we had a few days ago, it was different in different parts of the city, so I have no idea. You could be here in Calgary, and it could be blue sky where you are. The weather, right? Who knows? I'm gonna put my coffee down. We're gonna flip the camera and get started. Here we go. Hello, Carol. Thank you for joining me. All right, here we go. There's my sunny backyard. Or it's not sunny, I wish. Snowy backyard. Crazy snow. Okay, let's take a look at this cute little card. I want to make a bunch of these. I really do. They are so fun. It is called the Twist and Turn card. Take a look. There's the card, and when you open it, it twists and turns. So you can, I do have a gift card in my wallet. I should have put there a Starbucks gift card. So you can put a Starbucks gift card, any kind of gift card for wherever you want. And it folds flat like that. And then you've got your square here where you can decorate. Can you see the new colors? I'm playing with new products as well as my product of the week, which is Dahlia Days. Love, love, love this product bundle. I have played with all of these. All 5 days I've made different cards, and today is Fun Fold. So we're going to do this, and we're going to use, so we're using Dahlia Days, and we're using some new in colors that's coming. Oh my gosh, the new in colors are stunning. Here are 3 of them here that I'm going to use today. We have Orchid Oasis, Parakeet Party, and Sweet Sorbet. Let me grab the other 2 because they are equally as amazing. Here's the other 2. We have Tahitian Tide and Starry Sky. These are coming. Oh my gosh, gorgeous, gorgeous colors. I'm going to play with some new paper today. We have paper here. This is called Tea Boutique 6x6 paper. And I'll just flip through, and it has a lot of those new in colors here. Can you see them popping out? We have this piece here shows a lot of the new in colors. And we're just going to keep on going here and show you. My phone is ringing. Some people don't know that I go live at 9:30 every morning, but that's okay. It might just be a telemarketer, let's be honest. Look at this one with the teacups. I love it. Love, love, love it. And yes, look, even lemons, right? So this is another new sweet that's coming. Okay, so let me see. I was wondering, is there fresh freesia? Yes, that's the purpley color that I was seeing when I was flipping through. That's fresh freesia. So let's get into this card. We are going to use Sweet Sorbet for our card base, and it measures 8.5 by 5.5. So you're going to be able to make 2 cards out of a sheet with this one. And we're going to bring in my paper cutter, and we're going to do some scoring. So we're going to score on the long side, so the 8.5 by 8.5 side, we're going to score at 2 3/4. Get my cutting blade out of the way. 2 3/4, 4 inches, and that's it for that side. Then we're going to turn, and we're going to score on the short side at 2 3/4, all the way down. Okay, so that's our score lines. And I'm going to bring in my scoring tool. Any scoring tool would work. You can get, when you have your Stamp and Cut, oh my gosh, not the Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine, the Take Your Pick tool. The Take Your Pick tool has an added attachment that has the scoring uh, piece on the end. Oh my gosh, I can't get my words this morning. But I'm just going to use the one from my Stampin' or my Simply Scored board. Okay, so you just need a score tool and a ruler. All right, so we're going to do some extra score lines here to make that diagonal pop part, the diagonal score lines to make it pop open. All right, so I'm just going to take my ruler and we're going to score all of the lines first. So grabbing my bone folder, I'm going to reinforce all of these score lines. We're just going to come in here and, you know, when you're making any kind of a card that moves or has a, you know, a special mechanism on it that pops, you want to make sure you're scoring all of your lines really, really well. So what we're going to do, this part of the card, I'm going to call my long piece. Okay, so this long piece is going to be off to the right. And now we're going to work with these two middle rectangles. We're going to do a diagonal score line here and here. So I'm just going to take my ruler, going to put it in here, put it on top of my cardstock. I'm going to score from this corner out to that corner. And I'm just going to line up my ruler and we're just going to score against the edge of the ruler there. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom, starting at the corner, coming out to this corner. So there we go. You can use whichever side of the score tool that you like. I'm going to use the small one. There we go. So you see those diagonal score lines that I just made. So those are my score lines. Now we're going to reinforce everything again multiple times. So first we're going to just reinforce the score lines I just made, those little diagonal ones. So we're just going to fold and burnish on the score lines on that side. And same thing on this side. Just burnish those angles and even go around the back. If you burnish both sides of the score line, it will work for you a whole lot better. All right, so to get the mechanism of this card, we're going to just hold on to the big part of the card over here, the longer pieces, and we're going to fold, and this is going to make, you want there to be a mountain here. So we're going to make the mountain, okay, and then we're just going to naturally let the cardstock go the way that it wants to, and it's going to fold up. All right, let's see. This comes down like this. This one comes down like this. And then this comes up. Okay, you can do it like this too. Oh my gosh, let me grab my card here. So when it folds, it's square. It's like, it looks like this. All we're going to do is take it and do a little twist with it. Like so. Let's see. Let's see my other one here. Let's open this up. Yes. So up, down, and okay, yeah. See, it flips. It flips over. Okay. So it needs to come over like this. There. I was doing it the backwards way. Okay. So then when it comes over, you're just going to take it and twist it so that you've got these little triangles popping out the bottom. So again, we're just going to fold this piece till you get the mountain. And then you can, if it wants to look like that, you're right, it's good. You just want to take it and now twist it. So you're just twisting it to make a diamond with your square. And then when you've got these little pieces sticking out the bottom, then you've got it the right way. So let's just hold that against my completed one here. And then you can see that's how we're going to do it. Okay, so then once you've got it in the shape that it needs to be in, you can again bring in your bone folder and score all of those score lines again. Because as I said, you cannot burnish too much, right? You want to definitely make sure that everything is scored nicely. Okay, so there's our card base. Let's bring in our pieces that we need for the card. So I'm going to use the Designer Series paper. This is Petal Pink. So I have a square here that measures 2.5 by 2.5. I have a rectangle that measures 2.5 by 4.5, and or no, 2.5 by 4.25. I'm sorry, 2.5 by 4.25. And then I have the same size piece in basic white for the inside of my card. So let's go ahead and put this together. So first thing I'm going to do is put my designer series paper down. So I'm going to flip this over and bring in my glue here. And we're going to put this onto our card base. Okay, so let's see. We'll put the square on first. So that goes on here. This is a great way to use up any smaller pieces of designer series paper. I mean, this is just 2.5 by 2.5. And then this one is 2.5 by 4.25. And it's going to sit, you can actually open this up to put it on and to make sure it's flat. So this is going to sit right here like that. Okay, so there's our DSP on there. I'm loving it. I love this card. I want to make a ton of these. Okay, so this is for the inside of my card. But for the front of my card, I did go ahead. Let's see, I think I've got to just see if I can shift that. Nope, nope, nope. You got a little bit of wiggle room and that's crooked. That's okay. We're going to go with it because it's handmade, right? Okay, it's Friday, you guys. Thank goodness for Friday. Okay, Dahlia Days. Beautiful, beautiful images. Love, love, love them all. The dies are stunning, right? You get all of these dies. And I went ahead and I cut 2 of these big blooms and 2 of the leaves. And I have those here in my package. Oh, yeah, here we go. Just to spare you watching me, stamp and cut, I've already got these ones cut, okay? So I used Parakeet Party for my leaves, and I've used the Sweet Sorbet for the bloom. So we're gonna put that on the front of the card here. So let's go ahead and do that first. We'll get that one ready to go. And I'm just gonna bring in my glue, put a little bit of glue on the leaves. So let's put some glue on the bottom of each leaf, and I'm going to take my bloom and I'm just going to lay it on top. So I just kind of want a leaf coming out both sides of this bloom. I love the Parakeet Party and the Sweet Sorbet together. All right, I'm just popping up here to see if there's any comments. If I had to answer any questions, I will come back and read your comments. Okay, so the other thing I want to share with you, I have some products here that are also in the new in colors. Check out the Baker's Twine. They brought it out in all of the 5 new in colors. I love it. We're going to use the Parakeet Party. I'm just going to take a little bit of this twine. I'm going to wrap it around all 4 of my fingers 3 times. So I'm just going to make, 3 big loops here. 1, 2, and 3. And then we'll snip that off. Okay, and pop that back into the bag so it doesn't go rolling off my desk. Okay, so I've got this on my hand. I'm just going to slip it off, and I've got like a figure 8 going on here. So that's going to go right on here at the back. It's going to be my little accent for the back of my flower. So I'm just going to lay that there. Let's use my glue to just hold that down for a second. And I'm going to use my tear tape. I'm going to use a tiny bit of tear tape to anchor this down in the center, like that. And then I'm going to pull that off. Then I'm going to bring in my dimensionals and put them on the back of my flower. So a couple of dimensionals on here. So 1 on each end will be, I think that'll be enough. And let's see. Then we're going to put the flower in the center, like so. Look how easy that is. Oh, I love it. And I have another embellishment that I want to share with you at the end of the video. I'll add a little more bling to this, but I love what Stampin' Up! Has done with these new in colors. They've given us lots to choose from. So let's do some stamping on this white piece. So I'm going to bring in, let's see, Sweet Sorbet, my Parakeet Party, and Orchid Oasis. Let's open these up, and I'm going to use some more stamps from the stamp set, the Dahlia Days. Oops, I just put my knuckle in the ink pad. Look at that. See? This is what happens on Facebook Live. Thank goodness for baby wipes. And oh, I got it just in time. All right, let's move on here. Okay, so first thing I want to do is put my greeting down. So I'm going to do, in the inside, I want to use "You Are Beyond Incredible." I love that greeting. I love it. How many people do we know in our life that are beyond incredible, right? Send them a card and tell them that they are beyond incredible. Okay, so we're going to stamp that right there first. Then I'm going to grab these little blooms from the stamp set, two little flowers. I'm going to stamp one in Sweet Sorbet. I'm going to stamp the other one in the Orchid Oasis right there. And the little three little blooms that are on one stamp, I'm going to stamp that in Parakeet Party right here. There we go. And I've also got a finger dauber that I've designated for my Sweet Sorbet. I'm going to bring that in, dab it onto my ink pad. We're going to just add a little bit of that Sweet Sorbet to the edges just to bling this up, to pop, make that pop a little bit more. I love adding ink to the edges of my cardstock. Anybody else do this? I know my friend Amanda always says no naked white edges, right? So here we go. We're just adding all of that ink to the edges. And then I'm just going to bring my glue in and put this in the center of my card. I know I'm making the inside first, but hey, there's no right or wrong way, right? It's handmade. You can do the center before you finish off the front. Why not, right? So here we go. We're putting the center in here. Love it. Okay, so for the front, let's see. I think I need something right here. So I'm going to bring in the stamp that says, sending you lots of love. So I'm going to use that on the front of my card. So let's grab a little bit of scrap white, and I'm going to use my black memento. We're going to ink this up, and we're going to stamp it this way, straight up and down. I want it to go the lengthwise way. And I'm going to punch that out using one of my absolute favorite punches, the double oval punch. I'm going to use a smaller oval punch, slide that in, just line it up. And when you're happy with where it is, you go ahead and pop that out. And then for the outline, I'm going to do a little piece of Parakeet Party. And there we've got our scallop background. So you get two in one with one punch. It's just perfect. Okay, so this is going to go on here, but I want to do the same thing to the front that I did with the inside. I'm just going to add a little pop of color to the edges of my oval here. I love these two colors together, the Parakeet Party and Sweet Sorbet. I mean, the Parakeet Party, it's going to go with every color, I think. Every Stampin' Up! Color is going to be paired with Parakeet Party at some point because it's such a bright, really fun, happy color. Okay, so this is going on here. And then we're going to just grab it, flip it over, add a little bit more glue to the back, and let's close up my card, and we're going to put this right on the side. I love it. I love, love, love the oval. I love being able to do an orientation this way. Usually the oval sits the other way, right? Okay, so there's the front of my card. Let's bring in some more bling. Take a look at these amazing 2022 to 2024 in color matte decorative dots. Aren't they gorgeous? If you look at the package closely, you can see that it's an ombre that goes from the bottom to this, or from one side to the other. It's a little darker on this side, and then it gets light, just slightly lighter. So you've got lots of different shades of the 5 new in colors in this package. So I'm going to grab one of the Parakeet Party dots for the center of my flower, and then I'm just going to use my take your pick tool, the putty end, and we're going to pick up a couple of the smaller dots in the Sweet Sorbet. So I'm going to put a couple of those over here. So there we have it. There we go. Good morning, Louise from Florida. Yes, the punch is carrying over, Avenel. Yes, it is. I'm so excited. We can continue to use this double oval punch. I would be so sad if we lost that one. So here's our card. Let me open it one more time and show you. There's the inside, waiting for my gift card that I'm going to stick up here. And you know that tear tape is perfect to put a little tiny strip of tear tape there. And you don't even need to peel off the white. If you don't have a gift card yet and you want to make it and just put it there, it'd be ready to go. As soon as you got your gift card, you could put that in there. So I hope you like my little card today. I was inspired by the wonderful Dawn Griffith, and I will be posting this over on my blog. I will post a link to her video that she made using some different products, but I wanted to pull in some new things and to share with you what is coming It is so exciting. It is such an exciting time to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. It always is, but especially now because getting these products in our hands a whole month early is like the bomb, right? So you can actually fill your starter kit. They're allowing people to join right now by getting these new things in their starter kit. So you get to the best of both worlds. You get the brand new stuff, you get the discount, you get the best deal ever. The starter kit is the best deal ever, always has been. So I invite you to join my team, and I would love to welcome you into our ink-sighted Canadians team and to get your hands on some brand new products. I hope I've inspired you today to pull out your stamps, ink, and paper to make this little card. It's such a fun little one, and it fits in an envelope. In case you're wondering, it fits in our standard envelope. So I guess we have some shoveling ahead of us today. Oh my heavens. Well, I hope that you guys are going to have a great day. If you're in Calgary, despite the snow, and I hope you will have a great weekend. And I'll hope you come back on Monday to see me again at 9:30 Mountain Standard Time for my next video. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.